Hey guys, my name is Nate.
And I'm Susie.
And this is our first ever video. Alright guys, so since this is our first video, we wanted to do something for you guys to kind of get to know us a little bit better. So we're actually going to be doing a Q&A today. Alright, so we have, I believe it's 10 questions, and we're just going to answer them to the best of our ability. And hopefully through these questions, you guys can get to know us and kind of see what our channel is about. Alright guys, so the first question is, when is your birthday? And where were you born? Go ahead, you can answer first.
So, my birthday is March 31st. It just passed. And I was born in New Jersey.
So, my birthday is actually April 12th. And I was born in Michigan. Next question. What is your race? Got it! What is your race? What is your race / ethnicity? Go ahead, baby.
Okay, so I am Hispanic. Like my parents are, well, my dad was born in Puerto Rico, my mother was born in Brooklyn, New York, but our heritage is Hispanic. We are Puerto Rican.
What?
Actually, half Puerto Rican and half Dominican. 50-50. My mom is Dominican and my dad is Puerto Rican.
So the next question is, describe yourself in one word and describe your spouse in one word.
I would say something to do with like energetic energy. I'm the type of person that I wake up on 100. One word.
Ooh,
That's tough,
this is
man.
hard.
It's tough.
I want to say planner, but I don't know if that conflicts me a little bit because I can be spontaneous, but the better part of me is definitely a planner. So I like to plan out my day, know exactly what I'm gonna do, plan out, okay, I need to do this, I need to get that done, just so that I don't forget anything and I can make sure that I accomplish everything that I have to do. Because I don't like to be unprepared, and I'm a very forgetful person. So I feel like if I plan ahead, then I can get everything done. But I do have my moments where I can be very spontaneous. I think I'm more spontaneous than you.
What? You must be out of your mind.
I do.
Baby, I don't plan anything.
I said spontaneous.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm more spontaneous than you.
No.
I don't plan anything. I do everything just randomly.
No.
Whatever.
So if I could describe Nate in one word, I would say that he is extremely loving, or I would use the word like,
are you serious?
Helping, loving or helping, only because Nate is literally my biggest supporter. And
that's the same, by the way, hold on, I'm gonna cut you off. That's the same word that I was gonna say, and we didn't tell each other the word, by the way. No, I promise, in front of God, that's the same word I was gonna use. Well, next question. What is your dream vacation?
Okay, so I actually have two different dream vacations. So if we're talking about a vacation like in the United States, my dream vacation would be definitely to go to Alaska, or maybe Arizona, like to the Havasu Falls.
You just said you had one.
Okay.
We have talked about this multiple times. We are two completely different vacation spot people. Like over the years, we've went to Jamaica. We just got back from Chicago. We've been to Pennsylvania, and something that I noticed is that I am a person that likes to do things, like do new things, with the what is it, zip lining, cliff diving, all that type of stuff. Basically like thrill a thrill seeker and whatnot, and she loves to see things, see new things. Like she loves to just see picturesque stuff and the beauty in you know, architecture and whatnot, things like that. But so my dream vacation would actually be to a place like in the Caribbean, like Belize, or actually Australia. Australia, I heard, is beautiful, and they got kangaroos there, so I want to see some kangaroos and whatnot. They got, you know, so something
Well,
like
hold
that.
on. He's making it seem like I am not a thrill seeker at all. First of all, I am more daring than he is, and I am definitely a thrill seeker. It's just when it comes to like my dream vacation, honestly, it's really important for me to learn about other cultures. I like doing that as well as like going out and going cliff diving and doing all of those stuff. But definitely, like just learning about different cultures is super important to me too.
Yeah, she's a big reader and big history type thing. You know, she likes history. I cannot stand reading. I'm not good at it. I just so, but yeah, like I'm a doer. I like doing new things. And like I said, there's so many things to do out there in the Caribbean and Australia, stuff like that. So,
So the next question is name something that you struggle with on a day to day basis.
so something that I've struggled with on a day to day basis, and I think it started when I graduated high school, or a little bit after that, was working out.
So, something that I personally struggle with on a day to day basis is just that I am a very determined person to a fault. So, when I put my mind to something, I am going to do what is on my mind, and it's really, really hard to convince me to do otherwise. And in some ways, that is a really good quality to have, to be determined, but I am literally determined to a fault, to the point that, for example, if I don't want to do something, I will not do it. And to change my mind is extremely hard. Or if I really want to do something and you're telling me not to, it's really, really hard to change my mind. I'll listen to what it is that you have to say, but it's really hard. For example, if I had made plans to go and work out, and on that day I just decided in my mind I am not going to do it, there is nothing that anyone can do that is going to convince me to go and do that. Oh, whatever.
Hmm.
But it's to a fault, and vice versa. There's something that I could do that is very great, and if I'm determined to do it, I will do it, and there's no one that can stop me.
In other words, guys, she's really stubborn. Okay, really stubborn. But we're
Whatever.
working on it.
To that.
Okay, next question is, what are your favorite TV shows, or what shows are we currently watching?
Okay. Um, my favorite TV shows. I have two. One is definitely Scandal, and the other one is Grey's Anatomy, but it's a love and hate
Oh
relationship
my
really with
God,
Grey's
dude.
Anatomy. Um, but the show that I'm currently watching would actually be, and this is gonna sound ridiculous, it is actually Pretty Little Liars. So
Again, dude,
yeah,
again. The whole season, again, the
yeah.
whole series.
So I had already watched the series, but I felt like there was nothing really that I was interested in watching on Netflix, so I started watching the series again.
Okay, listen. Number one, we haven't watched Scandal in forever. Okay, but it is a good show. We love this. We love that show. Scandal's awesome. Number two, Grey's Anatomy is ridiculous. I don't understand why somebody would want to make a show that makes people cry, that is sad, that kills people off the show. It just doesn't make sense. Okay, I literally go to the living room. She's watching TV and she's crying watching Grey's Anatomy. Like it's ridiculous. I really don't have a favorite TV show. Okay, but I'm a comic guy. I love comedy, so I would say New Girl. I love that show on Netflix. New Girl is hilarious. Schmidt is ridiculously funny. We actually been watching On My Block.
That's a pretty good
It's a
show,
pretty good
too.
show.
What is something that you are currently obsessed with?
Bubble tea. Bubble tea. I think it was Detroit. I think it was Michigan that we first. Well,
You
we
tried
first tried
it
it the right
right.
way, like the good one.
So my current obsession, honestly, probably has to be just like arts and crafts in general. I'm a very creative person and I just like making things. So I like making like clothing or painting, a sign for a home or for other people. It's just that's something that I like to do.
Yeah, and we're gonna leave the link to her like sort of coming up and coming business, so you guys can check her out on Facebook and Instagram. And if you guys need something, you can hit her up. All right.
What is your favorite like dad joke
Oh
or
yeah,
short
yeah, yeah.
joke?
That short, yeah, short joke, that joke. This is for all you Latin people out there, Hispanic people out there. Okay, if you're not Latin, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it in English. So, all right, ¿Cómo se dice Juan pa dentro?
How? Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. Last question before we close out here. What are you looking forward to the most in the next 10 years?
So honestly, I'm looking forward to just growing our family, not having another baby. But I don't mean growing our family in
We
that
already
way.
got two.
Right. I mean, like, just growing as a family. Buying our dream house. My kids growing up and just seeing them come into their own.
Wow, I can't even imagine that in
I
10
know.
years.
It's just, I look forward to seeing how we evolve as a family.
Yeah, I would say I have two things I'm really, really, really excited for, and
Oh,
it's
and our vow renewal,
oh,
which will be a destination party.
she's talking about renewal. Okay,
And I'm
so
getting an upgrade.
I think that's the most exciting thing for me is, you know, seeing my kids grow and seeing my family grow. The second thing was seeing how this YouTube channel grows and expands, and just how we're able to influence people and help people and give people hope through our channel.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that we're really excited about as well. There's so many negative things going around, and we just want to give hope to young people and make a difference, make a change, in this world. And kind of be a channel where you guys can always come to and laugh and get a glimpse of hope and whatnot. So I can't wait to see how this channel grows and to see what can happen through this channel and what changes we can make in this world through this channel.
Definitely. I think that our main inspiration for really going after this is just being able to show that for people who are our age, who are young, and maybe have small children and are probably struggling and really stressed out, life doesn't have to be, you don't always have to feel like you're dragging. Nothing is ever that negative to where you truly cannot be happy. And I think that we're able to show like you can have a happy marriage, you can be young, you can have young kids. Yes, things aren't always going to be absolutely perfect the way you want them to be, but I mean, life is precious.
Life
Take
is
advantage
amazing,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah. And literally, life is what you make it, And I've learned that. I'm 20. I'm almost 25. She's, and then so we're really young. We're really young. We got two kids. One is 2 years old almost, and the other one is just turned 5 months. I mean, we got a lot on our plate, but we still find time, to find the good things in life and and just make life what we want it to be, in regards to, every day, living day-to-day life and just being happy. I try to be as optimistic as I can and just find the good in everything, because even if you're going through something or you're struggling through something, there's always a good in it, and that's one thing that we actually just came back from Chicago, and there was just walking around, there was homeless people in every single corner, man. And sometimes we think we're struggling, we come back home and we got all these bills to pay and we're struggling and whatnot. And then you go over there to a place like that and you see people on the street. You see families, literally a mother with her 2 children, trying to hide themselves from the wind because it was so cold. You see things like that and you're just like, wow, God has been good with us, and God has been good to us. And you start becoming thankful again and reminding yourself like it could be worse.
I think a lot of us, we look at social media and we look at people that, post all of their adventures, and we look at them and we want their life. You never know what someone is going through. And we're gonna make a separate video about our trip to Chicago. Chicago is an extremely beautiful city, and we had an awesome time. But it's truly heartbreaking to see some people that are in certain situations. We're over there on vacation, enjoying life, and you're walking down a beautiful street where you have a bunch of people dressed beautifully with expensive shoes on, and you look in a corner and you see a mom huddling with her 2 children, literally just trying to hide from the wind.
Yeah.
And things like that break my heart. And I remember vividly walking away, and me and Nate just looked at each other and we were like, God, thank you for our problems. Thank you for the problems that we have, because they don't compare to that.
Yeah.
So it's just things like that. We want to give you guys hope. And I know that when we were going through certain things and we were looking for advice, we only got, side faces and, people like, oh, you guys are too young. You guys aren't going to be able to do this. You guys aren't going to be able to do that. Don't listen to that. We're here, and yes, we have issues, but we are happy and God has been good to us.
Yep.
So why not be an example to others and let you guys know, hey, whatever situation you're in, there's a way out and you can always be happy.
Definitely, completely agree. For sure. Lastly, we just want to go into a little bit into what Vida with a T, as you guys have already seen, because you would have clicked on the video. Our name, the YouTube channel, is named Vida with a T. And I'm going to have my wife go into it a little bit and explain more of why we chose that name. It's pretty simple, but she'll explain a little bit more.
So our last name is Torres, and it's a little bit scary for us, but we kind of just want to document our lives just to show other people, listen, things are hectic, but you can get through it. So not all of our videos are going to be like this, where we're sitting down and just talking to you guys. A lot of our videos are, yeah, mama? Yeah. A lot of our videos are just going to be like showing you our life and showing you that it's okay. Not everything is going to be perfect. We have kids. We're a hot mess sometimes. But we're good. We have nothing to complain about, and it's very important to turn negative into positives, and we're just enjoying life. My daughter's trying to put a bow in my hair.
Yeah, and so oh, look at that. So the reason why we pick Vida with a T Vida with a T is because we're Hispanic, we're Latin, and Vida actually is Spanish, the Spanish word for life. And we just wanted to bring you guys into certain parts of our life, and just like my wife said, show you guys hope through us and through our life, and just bring joy and happiness, and so basically like living the life of a Torres, which our last name is actually Torres.
I said that.
Oh, you said that. Okay, sorry. She said it already. But yeah, so Vida with a T. It's pretty simple, but has a lot of meaning behind it. And, when she is stealing the show. Oh, say hi, Mama.
Say hi.
Say hi.
She's sick right now, so that's why her eyes are a little red.
Hi. Yay. Yeah, we went to Chicago and she got sick, man, but she enjoyed herself. We enjoyed ourselves. And stay tuned for that video. We are going to make a separate video for that. That's our next video coming out, our trip to Chicago. It was beautiful, and you're going to see some nice clips in that video. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment. We want to be part of, part of you guys' lives as well. We want to see what you guys have to say about us, about our family, and we want to interact with you guys. And also like if you guys could do so, and subscribe and turn on that bell, that post notification. All right, but yeah, we want to see you guys every week with us. We're gonna try and post every week to start off, but obviously our goal is to get more times a week. But thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned.